Hello everybody, it's your boy N here. I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So in today's video, it is going to be a quick guide on how to run the Shelter Invasion inside of the Vespers. So without further ado guys, let's get right on into today's video. Before we do that though, real quick, my creator code is going to be on screen right now, so please do use that creator code. My Discord server is also going to be linked in the description. Now with all of that out of the way, let's actually talk about how you are going to go about doing this Vespers Shelter Invasion. So starting off, when you spawn in, that timer is going to get kicking. Now these enemies at the start spawn very slowly. There's one wave of enemies over here, and then there will be another wave of the enemies behind you, and then a third one on the pillar sort of looking thing over there. But you're just going to want to take all these enemies out and make sure to pick up all of the brain drops from each of these enemies. As you can see over here, I'm almost done with the brains already because I've been picking up every single drop. Final spawn is up here for me in this instance. I just make sure to pick all the brains up, and then once I go back down, I'm missing one brain. See, I missed one over there. Stick that in, and this first stage is done and dusted. Take care of the door and run on into the next phase that I go. Now the bunny config I'm going to be using is on screen right now. So this is the config I use in my runs. However, I do have an alternative config for anyone who is struggling with survivability. That config is also going to be on screen right now. So this is the second variation of this config. It just has MP collector instead of narcissism and enlightenment turned down. So you know, if you need a little bit more help surviving, that is the config that I will go with. Also, one thing of worth of note is that I do not use defense modules or components. Do not use defense components on your loadout. Defense components really do not make much of a difference whenever it comes to doing it inside of the invasions. So I would highly recommend using MP recovery, health, you know, anything that's just not shield. So not shield or defense. So that is my little bit of advice to you. Now again, with this phase, the spawns are very slow. The way you're going to get around this one is by spawn trapping. So if you've ran this mission before, you'll know the spawns are inside of the four corners, inside of the doors, all that sort of stuff. Also, pro gamer tip, if you do not take out the electric spitting drone, it will take you out. So make sure you do that one. Right, now that we're done and dusted with that phase, onto the boss fight we go. Now this boss is not really difficult. This boss does have one key mechanic that can be, how should we say, it can vary the game significantly. So this boss will shoot ice attacks at you, which is nice, that's all cool, you know, all bosses have their own unique attack. But this boss can teleport. So he's got like the most scuffed movement under the sun. And you're just going to want to, again, pick up the 15 brains, shove them into the machine, and then you'll have access to the boss once you destroy his antenna looking thing. And then, yeah, you'll have access to the boss, which is the most important bit. Now, even with the Enduring Legacy, this boss did tank my hits. He's got a pretty high amount of health, I believe. And someone's hit someone's car. Okay, the car alarm has stopped going off. My apologies. But yeah, so you're going to want to just make sure to take care of the spawns, pick up all the brains. And this brain collecting is the slowest out of the three, which is, I think, painful because, you know, the boss is there. That's the worst bit, I would say. And yeah, so once you have essentially gotten all the brains for this one, that's going to be where the real fun begins. And by real fun, I mean the actual worst pain I've ever been in my life. But you know, this one is honestly not that bad. So there you go. We take out his antenna thing, and then the boss will teleport immediately. He's scared. So over in this instance, I got lucky. He was standing in a good spawn, so I was just doing my bits with the legacy. And I don't know whether this boss is just like a scuff like that, but this man's got some insane levels of shield or health or whatever. Again, you can see the yellow bar in the middle goes down. That is showing you how long you got left until the boss is going to go back into his immunity phase. Now in this instance, I literally did not even get the boss down in one hit. I almost got him down, but that was just a very unlucky run. So like I said, just keep it going. Again, you're going to have to do the brains, except the spawn point for the consulting is slightly different for this one. But I'm pretty sure I will still get this one under the time limit to get myself the gold medal for this one. So, you know, we get the best chance of the Haley parts and all the other good rewards. Now, Invasion's giving you 1,000,000 gold in 1 minute, or like 5 minutes, sorry, is so good. It is the best best thing that they could have possibly done, and it also does very much make the invasions worthwhile. Now again, this second set of spawns are actually significantly faster than the first, surprisingly. But with this now, essentially you are just going to want to run the brains, throw them into the machine, and then it's done and dusted. There you go, we are almost done with the brains now. That should be enough brains right there. And again, boss is doing his his ice beam attack. So with his ice beam attack, that has got aimbot just as the electric drones in this mission. So please make sure to avoid that one, otherwise you are going to die. And again, once my legacy reloads, there you go, just spraying it into him, and there you go. Once he'll stop teleporting, he is down. Simple. And I got it under the time limit too, even with a reset in on the boss, which usually means that you're not a game over type thing, or you're not going to get the gold timer. But that is essentially how to run the Vespers Vespers Shield the Invasion. So this is how you run the Vespers Invasion in the shelter, and I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do smash that like button, and if you need any help, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to help you. Okay, yep, I'll see you in the next one, people. Peace.